All right, guys, welcome back to 12 About Town today. If you're trying to come up with some ideas, things to do with the kids for the summer, Keisha's got you covered with this Mad Scientist STEM camp. This is perfect for a lot of ages.
Definitely.
But before we get started, I want you to kind of tell me a little bit about how this idea and everything all came together.
Definitely. So the Mad Scientist STEM camp got started about 4 years ago, actually. And it was started really to help underrepresented communities. So this was women, this was Latinas, African Americans, Asians, and we've done very well with that. At this point, we're looking for more diversity.
Okay.
Yeah, inclusion. We want the camp to mirror the world.
Yes.
Not just race-wise, but socio-economically. You know, like, because you know, everyone has different experiences, and if we're talking about innovation, you need all these different viewpoints. So that's our goal at this point.
Wow. Okay. And so the camp will be running from July 7th through the 18th. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And this will be for rising 3rd graders to 10th graders. So tell me a little bit about what happens at the camp.
Yes, so at the camp we do a lot of things. We break it up into different weeks where we have a week of chemistry. So this is what they're seeing right now. And when we do chemistry, we're looking at culinary arts, how things go together. Then we also open it up to engineering and physics and biology. And then we do lots of field trips. So J. Sergeant Reynolds has been awesome about letting us come in. We're supposed to be doing an EMS demonstration. And then we're also taking them down to Charles City to the aeronautical field so they can get more exposure to that. So it's really about just opening up these children's eyes to see and strive for more. And we don't want finances to be a barrier. So that's why we have donors, and our company donates $10,000 to it, and I actually volunteer the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we all chuckled because we saw L'Oreal on camera. We saw the video. So L'Oreal started as a camper, then became an ambassador. Now she's an employee. Yes. So tell me about your experience and how the camp has been so great to you.
Well, I love the camp. You know, it helps me to learn about science, and it's broadened my horizon about what I want to do when I get older. I love STEM. Oh, I want to be an OB/GYN when I get older.
Wow.
And I just want to learn about our health and all that. I love chemistry and the way the elements interact with each other, so this camp really helps.
That's, whew. I love the way the elements, what? That's amazing.
She's amazing. She's done so well. She started when she was in 7th grade. Like the year after, she won a regional science fair contest.
Wow.
She won a spelling bee contest.
Yes.
She's gone on to Crystal Ray Richmond, doing so well. What are you interning at Crystal Ray Richmond?
At Chamber RVA.
Yes.
Just working your way up. I love this. So you're you're a sophomore now. So we need to stay tuned to see what, you know, what else is unfolding here. But I want to break down some of the other parts of the camp. So, like, I mean, you're touching on all kind of parts of STEM, right? And then you're going to college visits and field trips. Break down the financial assistance, like you said. You don't want people to be deterred that they can't afford.
No, yeah. So, I mean, when we did our budget, it was going to be $265 per head. But I'm like, okay, how many people can pay $265 a week? Not a lot of people can. I said, okay, so what can we do? I said, well, let's donate. We donate at minimum $10,000, and we brought down that cost to $185. And then we have donors that donate, and so it's like, what can you pay? So some people say, I can't pay anything. Okay, come on. You know, some people say I can pay 25. Some people say they can pay 50. And we like to give them options, because we know even if you're in a middle-class family, to pay for a camp every week is expensive, right? And then most places, when they do financial aid, they say, well, how much do you make in total, right? And then you may make a decent amount of money in total, but that don't mean it ain't going to bills, right?
Right.
I mean, come on.
Kids and other things, and food.
Exactly. So the goal, my goal is that eventually no one will have to pay anything. And it could be like, oh, I have 3 weeks, well, I don't have to worry about it, and I know my kid is getting a really good service. They're learning, they're being engaged, their horizons are expanding, and I just think it's important to give back to community that way, and that's what I want to do.
And you are. And you are. We've got a future OBGYN right here, Miss L'Oreal Wiley. We got to stay tuned for her. So head over to their website for more information. If you think you have a rising 3rd or 10th grader who's interested in STEM, sign up for the Mad Scientist Camp. We'll be right back with more 12 About Town.